On a day where we have an NLCS rematch with the Dodgers taking on the Mets, an ALCS rematch in New York with the Yankees taking on Cleveland, the Padres playing the Giants, the Tigers being the best team in baseball, the Brewers are hot as balls, I chose to take my sweet ass over to watch the Rockies play the Marlins in the most depressing matchup imaginable because of course I did. I have a chance to see history, you better bet your sweet ass I'm not missing this opportunity. I mean, this is historic stuff. And if you don't think God knows this, think again. The weather down in Miami couldn't have been more in theme for this matchup. God's in on the plot, he knows. I was counting on this game being a ghost town, but you can't fully prepare for how it feels. So I'm pulling up with the vibe of this game just permeating throughout the city. Everyone just seems less motivated than they've ever been before. There's zero traffic. The security looks like they're about to cry and give me money to go to this game. So I head on in. This is the view about an hour and a half before game time. I go over to left field to get some ice cream. This is about 40 minutes before game time. If there was any sliver of hope the game was going to be packed, that was fading fast. I started the game off in the upper deck right field stands to get an overview of everything. This is the scene seconds before first pitch. Yeah, I think when you're so high up in the stands, you start hallucinating, especially when nobody else is up there with you. Could have swore another guy walked up here, but now he's nowhere to be seen. Kyle Farmer should probably opt to being a farmer with those numbers. Mickey Moniak, bro, should just go up to Orlando after the game and become the Mickey Mouse mascot the way his season's going. Meanwhile, a dude whose name is literally Orlando is on this team. Orlando Arcia and his 550 OPS. God, this team is depressing. Tyler Freeman, you ain't no free man playing for the Rockies. You're trapped in hell. Although it is funny when you realize the Marlins are also a bad team. So stuff like this will happen. Who wants to watch the Dodgers play the Mets when you can watch the battle of who's a bigger disappointment of their family lineage? Fans in Miami have been wondering for years if they can have a competent baseball team. The answer is no, they can have whatever the hell this is. Sitting by the Rockies dugout and getting the vibe of this team up in person was interesting. It's like a roster full of people in AA, a bunch of guys at their lowest in life trying to get their shit together. I mean, that's basically what's going on, minus the alcoholic part. And even that, some of them are probably alcoholics. I don't know. Being on this team, anything's possible. I wouldn't doubt it. Marlins put up a rally in the third, crowds going haywire until Jordan Beck says, hold up, and this is when it gets good. So it's 2-1, and this Rockies fan behind me, shout out this guy. I didn't get his name, but he's a diehard Rockies fan, not even from Colorado, born and raised in Florida. He became a fan playing with them in a video game growing up years ago. He's stuck with them since, and by stuck with them since, I mean he's watching them play in the middle of a historically bad season. Rockies are rallying here. He's fired up. The next pitch, Tyro Estrada, fly ball left field to drive home the tying run. The fans going nuts, and this lady, her right here, she's looking back all annoyed. That's the Rockies fan. There he is. Even Orlando Arcia in the dugout was all amused. That woman's still looking back, all annoyed. So she and this other older woman next to her actually told one of the ushers to do something about the guy. And what's crazy is I'm pretty sure this woman, the black-haired and older blonde woman, were associated with the Rockies, I think. When she complained to the usher, I remember hearing her say something about it being a family section. And she was talking a lot to the Rockies sideline guy, Ryan Spilborgs. And I asked the usher, too, if they were associated with the team, and I think they were friends or some sort of family or something to the team or players, I don't know. Either way, they were mad about a Rockies fan cheering. Sue him, I guess. Look, I get it. Fans can be obnoxious sometimes, but this is like the one thing this man can cheer about all year. Let him be. Who cares? He wasn't saying anything inappropriate. I was there. He was literally just saying, go Rockies, and cheering on the team. Nothing out of his mouth was negative. Just because Marlins Park was like a funeral home doesn't mean you have to actually act like it's one. Orlando Arcia is in an abusive relationship with the bat boy, apparently. Jeez. Then Hunter Goodman, who hit 2 homers the night before, cranks another one. Colorado takes the lead. The one Rockies fan is going crazy, once again asking if the Marlins can have a competent baseball team. No, but you can have whatever in God's name this is. Who is that? 9th inning, Marlins down to their final out, and this ball's given a ride. The rowdy crowd all on their feet thinking this could be a tie ball game, but nope. Ball game over, and 2 months into the 2025 season, the Rockies finally win a series. All it took was me showing up. You're welcome, Colorado. Now, as depressing of a vibe overall that this game had, from the two teams playing in it to the ballpark being a ghost town, etc., there is an important lesson to take from it. Loyalty is still alive and well, and one of the most powerful things there is at least one man out there who not only has stuck with the Rockies for years, a franchise that's only made the playoffs 5 times, but he's supporting them passionately in the midst of a historically bad season and standing alone while he does it, unbothered by the bothered around him simply because he loves his team. If that doesn't give you hope for humanity, I don't know what will. Let me know your thoughts and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.